Christina Grimmie, the rising young voice star, gunned down at a performance.
Today, on Shadows of the Internet, we remember a young woman whose voice captivated millions.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
A YouTube pioneer who turned bedroom covers into Billboard success, only to have her life stolen in an instant by the very connection she cherished most, her fans. Rising star, a meet and greet, a delusional obsession, and a family forever shattered. This is the story of Christina Grimmie.
I'm just tired, and it brings me down.
Christina Victoria Grimmie was born on March 12, 1994 in Marlton, New Jersey, to parents Albert and Tina Grimmie. From the moment she could speak, music flowed through her. She began singing at just 4 years old, and by 10, she'd been gifted a piano that would become the foundation of her musical journey. Though she took some lessons, Christina was largely self-taught, a natural who played by ear, instinct guiding her fingers across the keys. She didn't stop there. Guitar, drums, flute, if it made sound, Christina wanted to master it. Raised in a devout Christian household alongside her brother Marcus, faith and family were the pillars of her world. But it was the internet that would change everything. On February 9, 2009, 15-year-old Christina uploaded her first video to YouTube under the username ZeldaXLove64, a nod to her love of gaming, particularly The Legend of Zelda. Her first cover? Hannah Montana's Don't Wanna Be Torn. It was humble, it was raw, it was the beginning of something extraordinary. Then came August 2009. Christina posted a cover of Miley Cyrus's Party in the USA, and it exploded. Within months, millions had discovered her. By 2010, she ranked as the 4th most subscribed musician on YouTube, her bedroom recordings resonating with audiences who craved authenticity in an increasingly polished digital landscape. Christina wasn't just talented, she was relatable. She spoke directly to her fans, who proudly called themselves Team Grimmie. She played video games on stream, she laughed, she goofed around. She was one of them, just an angelic voice that could move you to tears. Her rise caught the attention of Brian Tiffy, Selena Gomez's stepfather and manager, who saw her potential and took her under his wing. What started in a New Jersey bedroom was now heading toward the big leagues. In 2011, Christina released her debut EP, Find Me, which soared to number 2 on iTunes and landed at number 11 on Billboard's digital albums chart. Suddenly, the girl who'd been uploading covers from her bedroom was performing on The Ellen Show and the American Music Awards. She opened for Selena Gomez on the We Own the Night tour, her dream materializing in real time. By 2012, she'd released her first full-length album, With Love. Disney Channel gave her a short-lived show, Power Up with Christina Grimmie, blending her dual passions for music and gaming. Christina was living proof that the internet could birth real, sustainable stardom. But it was 2014 that cemented her place in the mainstream. Christina auditioned for season 6 of NBC's The Voice, and from her blind audition, she captivated both the coaches and America. Adam Levine turned his chair, and Christina chose him as her coach. Week after week, she delivered powerhouse performances, her voice soaring through rock anthems and emotional ballads alike. She finished in 3rd place, but to her fans, she'd already won. Adam Levine offered to sign her. Lil Wayne's Young Money Entertainment expressed interest. Christina Grimmie, the girl with the Zelda username, had made it. And through it all, she remained humble, grounded, faithful. She openly declared, "I'm a full-on Christian, by the way. Jesus is my savior, and I love him and sing for him." Her warmth, her authenticity, her unfiltered joy, these were what made people fall in love with her, not just her voice.
No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom.
Then, on a warm Friday night in Orlando, Florida, Christina performed at the Plaza Live as part of her tour with the band Before You Exit. The show was intimate, energetic, everything her fans loved. Afterward, as she always did, Christina stayed for a meet and greet. She wanted to hug her supporters, take photos, sign autographs. It was the least she could do for the people who'd lifted her up. Among the crowd was a 27-year-old man named Kevin James Loibel. He wasn't there to celebrate Christina. He was there with completely different and very dark intentions. Leubel had become obsessed with Christina. He'd convinced himself they were meant to be together, that she was his soulmate. In the months leading up to that night, he'd undergone drastic physical changes, weight loss, hair transplant surgery, eye surgery, all in a delusional attempt to make himself more appealing to her. He traveled from St. Petersburg, Florida, armed with 2 handguns, a knife, and extra ammunition. As Christina greeted fans, Leubel approached. He opened fire. Christina's brother, Marcus, who had been selling merchandise nearby, heard the shots and immediately rushed toward the chaos. Without hesitation, he tackled Leubel, wrestling him to the ground and preventing him from shooting anyone else. In the struggle, Leubel turned the gun on himself. Christina was rushed to Orlando Regional Medical Center, but the wounds were catastrophic. She was pronounced dead just after 10 p.m. She was just 22 years old. Social media erupted in disbelief and grief. Selena Gomez, who had been performing in Miami that same night, was devastated and canceled an appearance the next day. Adam Levine posted a heartfelt tribute. Justin Bieber, fellow Voice contestants, and countless fans shared their memories, their tears, and their anger. Christina's family was shattered. Her parents had lost their daughter. Marcus, the hero who'd saved countless lives that night, had witnessed his little sister's murder. The pain was unimaginable.
Christina was awesome. I don't really know much to say right at this moment in time.
Investigations into Leubel painted a disturbing picture. He had no prior criminal record, but his obsession with Christina had consumed him. He had been watching her videos for years, building a fantasy in his mind that had no basis in reality. He believed that by changing his appearance, he could win her over. And when reality didn't align with his delusion, he chose violence. There had been no metal detectors at the Plaza Live, no security screening, just an open door and an accessible artist who loved her fans too much to put up walls. In 2017, Christina's family launched the Christina Grimmie Foundation, dedicated to supporting families affected by gun violence and those facing breast cancer diagnoses, a cause close to the Grimmie family's heart and their mother Tina's own battle with the disease. On the 1-year anniversary of her death, Christina's posthumous album, All Is Vanity, was released, a haunting title given the circumstances. Her YouTube channel remains active with archived videos re-released under the project #GrimmieThursday, ensuring her voice continues to reach new listeners.
So this is the set of my stage portion of the video. This is the back wall that I kind of sing on.
Today, Christina still has over 3.9 million subscribers on YouTube and more than 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Her music has not faded. Her impact has not dimmed. But beyond the numbers, Christina Grimmie is remembered for something more. She was proof that kindness and accessibility don't have to come at the cost of safety. She was a pioneer of YouTube-born stardom, a role model for young creators, and a tragic reminder that fame, especially digital fame, brings dangers that are often invisible until it is too late. Her death sparked conversations about security at live events, about the fine line between fan connection and obsession, and about the responsibilities venues and artists face in an era where parasocial relationships can turn deadly. She loved her fans not because they gave her views, but because she genuinely believed in the power of connection. She saw them, she valued them, and in the end, that openness cost her everything. Her story isn't just about a murder. It's about the collision of light and darkness that exists in the digital age, the beauty of a global stage and the terror of unfiltered access. It is about a young woman who gave everything to her art and to her audience, only to have her life taken by someone who never truly saw her at all. Christina's legacy isn't just her music, it's her brother's bravery, it's her family's resilience, it's the foundation built in her name. It's every young creator who now thinks twice about their safety, and every venue that's tightened security because of what happened that night. And it's the reminder that behind every screen, every username, every viral video, there is a real person with dreams, with a family, with a life that deserves to be lived. This has been another episode of Shadows of the Internet. We release new episodes every Wednesday, exploring the stories behind the screens, from the rise of digital stars to the dangers that come with fame in the age of the internet. Stay curious, stay compassionate, and stay safe out there, Shadowers.
You know, you guys didn't know her like I did, and she was awesome. So, my player too.